The big story that we're tracking this morning is from Maharashtra. Tensions flared up in Pune after controversial remark comparing Shivaji Maharaj with Tipu Sultan sparked violent protests. BJP workers confronted Congress activists over the statement that was made by Maharashtra Congress chief that triggered clashes near the Congress office yesterday. The situation quickly escalated with the stone pelting and workers from both the sides climbing the walls. 3 Congress workers, 2 BJP workers, 2 police officers and 2 journalists we're learning have sustained injuries in this incident. Police have confirmed that cases are being registered against the members of both the parties as the investigation continues into what really happened there and what really led to violence outside the Congress office yesterday. Now, earlier, a political firestorm had erupted in Maharashtra, and it all started with a portrait on the wall that you can see on the screen. Have a look at the visuals on your screen very closely. A portrait of Tipu Sultan in Deputy Mayor's office in Malegaon is what led to this massive controversy, massive protest by Sena. And now, even though the photo has been taken down, the controversy is far from over. It escalated yesterday when Maharashtra Congress President drew a parallel between Tipu Sultan and Shivaji Maharaj, saying that both stood for bravery and freedom and must be treated equally. And after that, AIMIM Chief Owaisi also entered the fray, calling Tipu Sultan a martyr, even comparing him to Veer Savarkar. After that, Chief Minister Devendra Fadnavis called the remarks shameful. Listen in to what he said.
छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराजांचं शौर्य ज्या पद्धतीचं आहे आणि एक स्वराज्य नावाचा त्यांनी जो ज्या पद्धतीने एक विचार दिला आहे, अगदी त्यांच्याच मांडेआळीमध्ये त्यांच्यानंतर त्यांच्या बऱ्याच कालावधी लोटल्यानंतर त्यांचा आदर्श घेऊन टिपू सुलतान यांनी इंग्रजांच्या विरोधात कुठेतरी लढा पुकारला होता आणि त्या अर्थानं टिपू सुलतान हे एक शौर्य गाजवणारे एक योद्धे होऊन गेले, एक भारताचे भूमिपुत्र होऊन गेले. त्यांनी कधीही कुठल्याही विखारी विचारांना त्यांनी जवळ केलं नाही. तर एक शौर्याचं लक्षण म्हणून टिपू सुलतानांना आपण शिवाजी महाराजांच्या समकक्ष बघितलं पाहिजे.
अंग्रेजों से लड़कर टीपू की शहादत हुई. जेल में बैठकर टीपू तुम्हारे वीर की तरह 6 लव लेटर नहीं लिखा अंग्रेजों को मैं माफ कर दो, तुम जो बोले मैं करता हूं. टीपू तलवार लेकर अपने मुल्क को अंग्रेजों से आजाद कराने के लिए शहीद हो गया.
और हजारों हिंदुओं को कत्ल करने वाला टीपू सुल्तान वो और महाराज, इनको एक समान आदर दिया जाए, इस प्रकार की बात अगर कांग्रेस पार्टी कहती है तो वोटों के लालच में ये कितने भी जूते चाटे, महाराष्ट्र और देश इसको सहन नहीं करेगा. हम इसको सहन नहीं करेंगे.
Well, statements by Congress Party and AIMIM has led to a massive controversy, and the glorification of Tipu Sultan by India bloc has in fact now snowballed, and there's a showdown. We're learning that UBT Sena mouthpiece has hit out at the Bharatiya Janata Party. They have accused the BJP of appeasement, slamming BJP's double standard over India-Pakistan match as well. The mouthpiece has also slammed Maharashtra Congress chief Shivaji can not be compared with anyone, and that is what Shiv Sena UBT has said in the mouthpiece Samna editorial that is hit out at the BJP over the controversy of Tipu Sultan. The editorial says that just like Aurangzeb and Afzal Khan, now Tipu Sultan is being brought back to life from his grave. For more on this, let me go across to my colleague Nilesh, who's been tracking all the details. Nilesh, first up, take us through what really happened outside the Congress office yesterday. This is quite concerning. We're learning that journalists also received injuries. There are few police officers there who also took a hit as far as the protest is concerned. There was stone pelting as well. What really happened there?
Well, it's Akanksha, the Tipu Sultan controversy that began from Malegaon's deputy mayor cabin is now finding space in the entire state of Maharashtra. This comes after the Congress state president somewhat compared Tipu Sultan's contribution with that of Chhatrapati Shivaji Maharaj, and that ultimately ate BJP and which is why a massive protest was launched in and across the state of Maharashtra, one held in Mumbai and one majorly held in Pune, wherein the protesters ultimately resulted into a clash and which ultimately resulted into stone pelting as well. Now, police have registered a case against both the parties, taking action against both of them. But it is quite interesting to see that it was last year when the issue of Aurangzeb was raised, and now this time it is Tipu Sultan. However, there seems to be no election coming up. Then why this controversy is finding space, that is quite difficult to understand. The Congress is somewhat still adamant to his statement, that is Sabkal is still justifying his statement, stating that how Tipu Sultan's contribution is something that cannot be ignored. And meanwhile, Sena UBT mouthpiece Samna editorial has come out with this new theory, stating that if Tipu Sultan is considered as a hero in Pakistan, then why play match with that kind of nation? Then why not boycott with Pakistan match, cricket match? That is one interesting aspect that is being put forth by Sena mouthpiece. That this ultimately also hinting out that this controversy will be carried forward for next few days. Absolutely. As well. BJP on his stand, as we heard CM Fadnavis as well, he highlighted that this is the narrative of Congress party, wherein the real idols, the real icons of this nation is constantly being disrespected by them. So that is one charge being given out by BJP. Meanwhile, UBT and Congress, both in alliance in Maharashtra, that is Mahavikas Aghadi, are countering and attacking BJP, stating that how this party is for long known for politics of appeasement, and that is something that is again being done by the BJP. Yesterday a protest was staged. Now will that protest be continuing or not? That is one aspect to explore. But yes, this has somewhat disturbed the political landscape of Maharashtra. The controversy that began or should have been limited to the deputy mayor cabin only, because she later on, after this entire controversy, pulled out that picture and photograph. But then that is still finding headlines, and that photograph is still circulating around social media, somewhat signifying that this issue will be taken fast stretch.
Absolutely. It all started with a photo on a wall, but now it has snowballed into a massive controversy. Shiv Sena UBT now drawing a parallel between Tipu Sultan controversy with that of India and Pakistan match. We'll come back to you, Nilesh. The uproar did not stop at the statements that were made by the Congress party leaders and AIMIM chief. A case has now been registered against the Maharashtra Congress chief. When confronted, he stood his ground, defending his remarks and also refusing to back down. Listen in to what he said.
मुळात जो तथाकथित वाद जो निर्माण झालेला आहे आणि याला माझ्या वक्तव्याच्या अनुषंगानं जी भाजप गरळ ओकते आहे त्यांना मला स्पष्ट शब्दामध्ये शिवाजी महाराज आपल्याकडून शिकण्याची आवश्यकता नाही हे या ठिकाणी मी अत्यंत विनम्रतेने आणि तेवढ्याच स्वाभिमानाने या ठिकाणी सांगू इच्छितो. हिंदवी स्वराज्याचे संस्थापक छत्रपती शिवाजी महाराज.
It did not end with the Congress, Maharashtra Congress chief. In fact, Congress leader Udit Raj also praised Tipu Sultan, calling him a reformer. Have a look at what he said.
Tipu Sultan has done great job. He was a reformer. That's why they have hatred. He liberated Dalit women, because it's not their ancestor who suffered. My ancestor suffered. OBC's ancestors have suffered. The Dalit women were not allowed to cover their breast. And Tipu Sultan said, no, this bad custom must be done away with. And he was a reformer. Will they say something about it, that this act was done by Tipu Sultan? For that they are hating him?